Mike, I really liked our first lesson. So what are we going to do today? We're in the restaurant. Maybe do some food stuff?
Some food, yeah.
Yeah?
Some names of food.
Okay, wait, let me remember from last time.
Okay.
现在我会说一点中文.
Very good, yes.
Yeah.
You can speak a little bit of Chinese now. Mm.
Yeah. Hey, listen, why don't we order something first? Where's the waitress?
Let's get something.
What are you going to have?
I think I'll have a juice. Yeah, orange and pineapple juice. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you ready to order?
Yes, please.
We'll have an orange and pineapple juice, please.
A fresh one, right?
Yeah.
Lovely. And vodka for me, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Vodka now?
Yeah, it helps me relax. My language just flows, you know? When
Doesn't
I
help you
have some
learn,
drinks.
man.
No, it does, definitely. I use it all through uni. Anyway, so
Okay.
what's some, give me some food, some common dishes.
The food. Fried rice. It's chao fan.
Chao fan.
You can ask for some nice roast pork fried rice, which is cha shao rou chao fan.
Cha shao zhou. Cha shao zhou chao fan. Zhou.
Yes.
Cha shao zhou
Please, your
chao
vodka.
fan.
Yes.
Thank you.
And your juice.
What's another one?
Chao fan. You can also do
我想北京烤鸭.
北京烤鸭.
北京烤鸭.
That's a lot for one person. Yeah. You can also try 香酥鸭.
香酥鸭.
That's 北京烤鸭, but with the pancakes and the cucumber and the
Hoisin
the
sauce
sauce.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Excellent.
It's nice.
我很饿. 我很饿. Hungry. 饿.
It's hungry. If you say 我很饿, that means you're very rubbish. Very
It's hard
mediocre.
language, dude, and that's why I need the vodka. Here, cheers. Ganbei. There we go. You'll see now. Gonna be much better.
Okay. Had enough to drink, man? No, man, I haven't eaten. I've been drinking with you. Trying to teach you Chinese whilst you're drinking all the vodka.
好不好？好不好？
好不好? Yes, that means, is it good enough? Is it good? Yeah. Fish right there.
好漂亮。
Yes. Very nice.
走走走。
I'll get the chef
Zo, zo, zo.
salad, please.
好好好。走。你很美，很美，好漂亮。走。
走。
Richard, let's just focus on the Chinese, man. Western girls don't like Asian guys anyway, so.
大多数亚洲人想都敢想，不敢做，所以你的机会很大。正常应该选这个啦。
Michael, yeah? Listen. Asian guys don't approach Western women. That means it's your chance, buddy. She ain't used to it, alright? Get in there. Alright?
She ain't used to it.
Yeah, I'm right. Always right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Come on. Cool, that's the right option, and you know, for this level I got some great advice from JT Tran from ABCs of Attraction. He's the top Asian dating coach, and he said that his clients normally have this problem where they don't really approach Western women at all.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this.
Persuaded me, man. I think I'm gonna go talk to her.
他醉的这个模样。
Could you give me some tips?
给一点建议。C 吧。
Michael, yeah, listen. Western girls, like that one, yeah? They think that Asian guys are poker face. So you need to be more expressive, like me, like smiling, yeah?
多笑一笑。
Right?
Expressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. This is one of the stereotypes, again, that Western women have. You know, there are some positive and some negative stereotypes, so being more expressive is a nice way to overcome that particular stereotype.
All right, Rich. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to her. Thanks for the advice, man.
好。解开你的裤子，用垫子遮住你的丁丁。正常一点。
Hey, I was just sitting with my student, and I had to come over and talk to you. Your hair is so beautiful, you know. I found it really distracting.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So whenever you approach a woman, it's like, what is your reason for doing it? And in this particular environment, you know, if you're in a shop, you might want to ask opinions or something, but in this particular environment, I think it's good to be direct and just say that you liked her and you wanted to meet her.
Yeah, I think that's always good to start for any situation if you're going to be direct and compliment her.
And you were saying earlier, Charlotte, that you also need the next line because a lot of guys kind of say that and then just stand there.
I think this is really important when a guy approaches and they compliment you and then that's it. There's no second, they haven't thought about the next thing. This is a really pet peeve of mine.
So my name's Michael. What's your name?
I'm Anna.
Anna.
What are you doing sitting here by yourself?
I'm actually waiting for a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I keep you company until she gets here?
I think she's going to be here in 5 minutes.
I'll leave the moment she comes. Yeah, just...
Okay, sure. Yeah.
硬哦。成功的第一步。
So you said this guy's your student. What is it that you teach him?
Hello, hello. 真相。
I'm teaching him Chinese. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the UK, so my Chinese isn't perfect, but because I'm a friend of a friend, he got me to teach him.
我评价是
That's fantastic.
那个社交障碍，社交障碍症。
Oh, my parents are from China. You know, I was born in the UK and
只是学比较正常的。
And actually, when I was a kid, my Chinese was better than my English.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your first language.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And so both your parents are Chinese?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and have you been to China?
Yes. Went quite a lot when I was young.
这次不乱玩选项了。
No.
不，我还是要选川
No,
普。
never. Yeah. But I'd like to.
Yeah, you should if you haven't.
That's the right answer. You know, in this case, you could have joked or whatever, but it's actually pretty cool to say you teach Chinese, so why not?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't meet people who teach Chinese all the time, so I think it's a great thing. It's also a conversation starter.
Do you speak some Chinese?
Ni hao.
Oh, nice one.
你好，
I organise events, so mainly music events, where I scout out bands and solo artists and then put it all together. That's what I do. I really enjoy it, and I want to do weddings in the end.
So, I mean, it sounds like you have
因为我觉得他的选项
if you're
有很
involved
大
with
的一
music,
部分都是
even if it's just as an organizer.
都是来乱的，可是我又好想听。
Yeah, exactly. I love.
因为他你就算是选错了，他还是会演给你看。
I
就觉得
like doing everything.
他会怎么呈现，就感觉
And it's really nice putting people together and kind of starting, you know.
你懂吗？就像上一关那个秘书一样，他有个按钮把秘书关起来，他脱裤子，干是很北蓝。
Yeah.
把秘书本关起来，然后再脱裤子。
I mean, Chinese
这有够
sounds
智
really
障。
cool.
表情大笑。
Could you teach me something in Chinese?
他不会说你选错的选项就结束，他选错的选项他会还会演给你看，演给你看再结束这样。自我介绍啊。
So you can probably guess what this one means. 我叫 Anna.
我叫 Anna.
你叫什么？
你叫什么？
我叫 Michael.
充满诱惑的第一的选项，像是直接脱裤子。
真的。
我叫 Michael.
我叫 Michael.
So it means
okay.
my name is.
Okay, so mine. 我叫 Anna. Ah, okay.
Good.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, thank you.
No problem.
成功第一步啊！
我是 Richard. 你叫什么名字?
And what does that mean?
It's what he says. It's like asking the name.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit boring in this case. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, it's happened to me before where and you go, oh, that's what's your name.
不会像引擎守护者选错直接结束。
Yeah, this is. I mean, if you speak some languages, have some idea of some cool phrases you can teach, because it's actually a nice little moment that you can possibly have versus just teaching them how to say hello and what's your name and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've been teaching you some Chinese. Why don't you teach me something? Do you speak any other languages?
No, I don't.
No?
No, it's really bad.
You've never studied another language?
When I was in school, I did a little bit of French, but it's really bad. I'm not going to do it to you. Like, it's offensive.
Okay.
But you must. So, do you speak other languages?
I speak a bit of Russian.
很多人都有在玩。
Cool.
我没想过这个游戏那么红。
Do you want to say anything in Russian?
不错的游戏。
还蛮不错的啊。
Я люблю твою мамочку.
比较简单易懂啊，
nice.
因为就是抗日
Do you
的
speak any
嘛
other。languages?
Bit of Italian.
Ooh, say something.
有抗日的情节在里面，这样。抗日神剧啊，类似。
And so, Russian, Italian, Chinese, and English.
Yes.
4. That's
Yes.
amazing. That's amazing.
好，我一定要选这个。
So I've had a really good time talking to you, but you know, before we take this conversation any further, I just have to find out. You know, do you like Donald Trump?
Oh God, Donald Trump.
Are you fucking serious?
No, awful.
Fucking
You don't like
man.
Donald Trump?
No.
He's the best US president ever.
Oh,
my
oh
fucking
God,
God.
you like him. Oh,
I thought you were intelligent.
he's awful, man. Awful, man.
You just look like a lady.
我一定会选这个
Stupid
选项。
surface. Jesus. Vodka, please.
表情大笑。
结束了。
Charlotte,
Yes.
you a Trump fan?
Are you a Trump fan?
这样子也可以表到川普
Well,
啊
she second.
这个游戏
I don't like talk about politics at the table. Politics, money, just keep it to the weather and travel.
What else is there to talk about?
I've told you, the weather and travel.
Ah.
旅行吧。
So do you travel much?
Not really. I want to travel more. My favourite place that I've been is
川普
Israel.
错了嘛？
Israel?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which was amazing. It was beautiful. What about you? Do you travel?
Yes, I travel quite a bit. I've been to Italy, Russia, China lots of times. I went to the States once when I was really young.
Oh, whereabouts in the
Whereabouts?
States?
Florida, Boston, Washington, New York.
Oh, cool. So you kind of saw a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it, but it's
Yeah.
probably changed a ton by now.
Yeah, I've
that
been
was
to
a
New
long
York
time
as
ago.
well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
New
really
York,
like
I love
it.
New York.
Yeah, it's lovely.
The restaurants are so affordable. And yes.
Yeah, but it's very busy. I don't know. What's your favourite place that you've been?
My favorite place.
其实与其是说把妹游戏自己带比较像
The McDonald's there, they do lobster burgers because it's it's like a little island.
Oh my God.
交际吧，
Lobsters everywhere.
那种交朋友的感觉，没有像一代的那么明显的把妹。
So yes, I remember those lobster burgers.
Yeah, yeah,
可能是男主角是
yeah.
自己关的是亚洲人的关系吧。
If you've travelled a lot,
比较
travel is a
理
good
解，有理
subject.
解。
And if you haven't travelled a lot, travel's a good subject because most people like talking about travel. I think, what was it you said yesterday about travel? No one ever regrets.
Oh yeah, no one ever regrets travel. You may regret a lot of things in life. You might regret the big burger you just ate or the shoes, but you never regret travel. And also I think even if you haven't travelled, saying where you would like to go is
选
still
川
on the
普就
subject.
可以
Yeah, it's a
政
cool
治正
subject.
确了。
真的政治正确。
So the friend that's coming, is it a girl or?
Yeah, a girl. Yeah,
Good.
just a friend.
So have you ever dated an Asian guy before?
I haven't actually.
我觉得他们对话好尴尬。立刻指责他是种族主义者，让他感到羞愧。为什么要这样？为什么要这样呢？为什么要这样呢？给好了啊。
Well, you've never dated an Asian guy. Oh, you're missing out. You know that famous saying, once you go Asian, you know it's Amazing.
妙亚洲人。
I didn't know that actually.
这游戏评级选项最有趣的地点是，他们还真的会演给你看。
Famous saying.
看不懂这个梗，好尴尬。
So here it's really weird because Anna hadn't heard of the common phrase where you say once you go Asian, you'll know it's amazing.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, it's not.
You heard that one?
No, I haven't.
因为想说B 好像在骂人了。
What do you think?
I mean, a little no.
Because she hadn't dated an Asian guy before.
I get that. I mean, you don't have to be, you know, Einstein.
And it's
to really
amazing, like
understand
amazing,
Yeah, I get
but
that
amazing.
too. I mean, still, just scraping the barrel a bit there.
No, all right.
So what kind of
那
things
给
are
我这
you
个选
into?
项干嘛？
I'm into cooking.
总不能选脱裤子吧？
Chicken pie. I also really like philosophy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
C 我是没有看过那部啊，就昨天不是有讲解吗？那我要选什么好？讲佛学，外国也没有在搞佛学啊，那就是 A 吧。
Philosophy.
国外没有人在讲佛学的吧
It used to be an alright subject, but it's kind of a soft science nowadays. It's kind of dominated by postmodern neo-Marxists who are just ruining the universities and the humanities. If you're going to study science, like, you should study physics.
听不懂完蛋。
Avoid philosophy. Avoid philosophy.
感觉很少。
Yeah. I don't so much agree with that. Actually, I think, yeah, I think they're two different things. So.
比昨天搞砸嘞。
Yeah, so this is blocking, right?
Right.
And that's an acting term, and it's when someone offers you something and you just, no, shut down.
I like this instead. That's the end of that conversation.
Or it's rubbish.
Yeah.
看来是
There's
I
nowhere
used
to
to
go.
do that.
哎
but-
呦，
Yeah, it's never a good idea because then you have absolutely nowhere to go in the conversation. It's just a killer.
Yeah, so I can do a party trick with a napkin.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see this.
So I can make like bunny ears. And what else can I make? Hi, Mary.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
哇，我搞不好评价比昨天还低
This
耶
is， Michael. This is Mary. My
比昨天还低啊，完蛋了。亚洲人跟西方人的那种，
看来这次想带回家啪啪有难度。
去帮他吧。
I was just showing Michael my trick.
你好，你叫什么名字？我是李强，
C 是这样，
很高兴见到你。
国情不同。
No,
好
no,
漂
no.
亮，好
I
漂
don't
亮。
understand you.
好漂亮
你，不明白吗？
She doesn't even look Chinese. She doesn't get you.
好好，没问题，没问题。
It's so weird.
Really.
可是他看起来比较吸引
Like your
人。
friend.
Yeah, he's a bit drunk. Look, he's had 5 vodkas. So
Oh, first time maybe.
yeah, I think so.
他们不会太介意啊。
First time.
Well done, it's the right option. Obviously he needs some help because, you know, her friends come and likely they want to catch up and talk, and this is a point where you can easily get sent away. So you need your wingman.
Yeah, you don't want to get sidelined in this situation.
So that's an interesting trick with the napkin.
Yeah, it's a good one.
She's
my-
good in that.
Yeah, I'm good at tricks, party tricks.
Hey, dude.
是不想为什么
Oh god.
我变得很主动
周杰伦啊。
一个人什么都会出的出走。
He's so cute.
想简简单单爱，想简
这样也行哦，
很会哦。
干，这样也行哦。
Bye, Mary.
哎，
I guess you catch up with her
男
later.
主角就是男主角。
See her for a while.
Yes, my friend likes to dance and sing when he's drunk.
Does he? Does he? I bet he's
那我
embarrassed you
要
a
出
lot.
国唱一唱。
你会被刷手，我跟你讲。
Yes.
Can you dance?
男主角是有特权的。
Maybe when I've had a bit to drink.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Yeah, I can dance. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
So, you know, I'm really glad I came over to talk to you. You're a really nice.
Yeah, I'm really glad you came over.
我觉得可
and
能
had the
怕
confidence to
怕不了
chat.
啊，
It's really nice.
就
Maybe,
选项都太奇
maybe
怪
we
了
could。be friends, actually.
朋友
That'd be
朋友， 看起来 B 是正常啊，可是 B 那就只是朋友而已啊。选一好了啊，选一看
选
看。
项有点刁钻。
我选一看看。好人卡。
No.
嗯
Don't put me in the friend zone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't put me in the friend zone.
I just don't see you like that.
I've got enough friends.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not a horrible. It's
So much more than just a friend.
it's just it's not.
I could have loved you. Richard. Friends only.
Oh, poor guy, yeah.
Yeah, bless him.
根本就没开始吧，你信不信？
B 我看是没有什么了啦，C 跟 D 吧，绝对不会是 A 吧。C 跟 D 选一个好不好 ？C 跟 D， 因为你 B 你就被划线在那边了嘛，你就那样了嘛。可能要有点极端的选项吧。C 跟 D。
我会选 D， 想办法继续聊。
D 耶，可是直接 burr 的话，好吧 ，D 看看。我报警啊
Do you do this with your friends?
Whoa!
Whoa!
No, I do not do that with my friends. What? Get off me! Get off me! Get off
我就知道
me!
不行。
Okay.
表
What
情
are
大
you
笑
doing。sitting down? After that, it's over. Go. I don't know what you're doing. sitting in
B
front
一
of
了
me.
啦。
Go 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 go.
我就说这样不行啊。
Some friend you are.
Can you just stop talking to me and just leave?
哇，是很硬诶，这家伙。
Weirdo. Weirdo.
这个有点难诶。
Yeah, this is a
看来
bit
比昨
forward,
天
right?
还悲
Yes,
剧。
definitely. Grabbing her and
有
trying to
个
kiss her
性。
in a restaurant when
Yeah.
she's not into it.
It's no, not
那
appropriate.
个人为什么拿一把枪？
Yeah, I'm not really interested in being friends. I've kind of got enough already.
啊，就是这个吧，这个应
So,
该对啊。
yeah, I'm looking for a bit more than friendship.
This is great because it's being slightly sexual and flirty, not too much, but it's also kind of showing why you're there again, that you're there not because you wanted to make an extra friend.
Yeah, and you're confident and you're stating what you want in the situation, so this is a good thing.
So what is it that you do anyway?
Well, when I'm not teaching Chinese, I work as a scientist.
What kind of science?
Chaos theory, like in the context of biology. So it's a combination of maths and
理论是
biology.
在讲那个黑洞的那个吗？不是
Well,
吧？
that doesn't sound that interesting. Do you find it interesting?
有意思吗？哦，可以看看吧。
It sounds boring. No. Let me prove to you how it's interesting. Give me a hand.
Oh, yo.
Imagine I had a drop of water on my finger and I put it on your knuckle.
Right.
Which way do you think it will roll? You know, if I put it right on the top there.
We go down here.
So the first time we do it, maybe it'll go down here. The second time, maybe it'll go that way. Maybe it'll go back. It's hard to say, isn't it? Because there's too much chaos here. Why? Because the way the droplet falls depends on the orientation of the hairs on your hand, and also the little imperfections in your skin. And overall, you know, there's a lot of information. It's very complicated. So, you know, it's chaos.
Okay.
And this is biology.
外国人的想法
nice. So that's
真搞不太
basically
懂
what。you learn. Okay. And it's everyone's
蝴蝶
hands,
效
not just
应。
mine.
Oh yes, of course.
啊，是蝴蝶
Not
效应
everyone's
啊。
got perfect hands.
这理论是在讲这个啊。
Oh, it's nice. Well, you learn something new every day.
Indeed, you do.
Can I have my hand back?
Oh yeah, yes. It's your hand. You have it back.
很多
So that's the right option. It's modelled on the Jeff Goldblum scene in Jurassic Park. And it's basically proven that point again, where it doesn't matter what you talk about, as long as you do it
万有引
with
力杠杆
passion,
原理。
that passion is an emotion, is contagious, and it's attractive.
I totally agree. I honestly think you could be talking about anything, rubbish, bin liners, for all I care. As long as you're passionate about it, it's super contagious and very attractive.
Passionate about Bin Laden?
No, bin liners.
Ah, bin liners.
Bin liners.
Cool. Or Bin Laden?
No,
Not.
拉登，bin Laden。
So other than salad, what kind of food are you into?
I'm into like, lots of different food. I love chicken
他这边的
Kiev.
字幕怪怪，他这边
Yes,
字
me
幕
too.
It's really good.
好像那个
What else? I love brownies. Anything
那个，然后
sweet.
新的字幕会出来。
Cake.
Yeah. Do you
Anything
like
sweet?
brownies?
Yes, I love brownies.
Ah, can you bake?
No.
Okay.
I'd love to know how to bake, or maybe to meet someone who knows how to bake.
Yeah. And so, what kind of food do you like?
Me, I'm actually really into sushi at the moment, you know.
Ah,
Can't
nice.
get enough raw fish.
I
应该
love
是在讲
sushi,
吃的，
yeah.
是不是？
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I love fish as well. Yeah.
鱼哦，
Yes, fish.
Yeah, it's good.
Swordfish is probably one of the nicest
鱼跟寿司吗？
fish I've ever
I
had.
don't think I've ever had
It's
swordfish.
delicious. It's
What's it
so
like?
oily and like tender. It's
Ah, nice. I always thought it would be like tough and chewy.
it's chewy, but in a good way. Like it's chunky.
Okay.
But it's not tough at all.
Oh,
you
is it
know,
not?
It's,
Oh,
it's
nice.
really like flavoursome.
Oh, delicious.
It comes in like steaks because you know how big swordfish are. You know. they're-
Yeah, massive. Okay. Oh, so you
看来
have like
自
a
己
steak
是
of it on
Yes.
your...
Yeah.
有点搞头哦。
It's good stuff. You should try sometime. Yeah.
用什么方法分辨他单身？正常是 A 跟 D 吧，B 跟 C 他妈明显就有问题啊。怎么样 ？A 跟 D 选一个好了。你该用什么方法分辨他是否单身？
今天挑战 A 吧。
好吧，
So as a single
Hey.
girl, do you prefer to meet people online or do you prefer to meet them in real life?
Wait, how did you know that I was single?
There were two things that you did earlier that kind of gave it away.
What were they?
I think I'll keep that to myself for now. I might tell you later.
Oh.
因为她是偏向理性女性。
Nice one. That's the right option. And look how cool that is. You can use that anywhere. That's the line from our friend Pete. And yeah, it works really, really well, especially with that extra bit of curiosity at the end where she wants to know how you know.
So I've had a really great time meeting you and getting to know you. But I'm a bit worried about your friend, because my friend Richard, he's a bit crazy. So I think I'm going to go save her, let you guys, have a catch up, and then I'll be off. But, I think we should see each other again.
好像有机会带回家了，表情大笑。
建议他邀请去你家，帮他看看他。外国人有在信风水的吗？我觉得昨天失败是因为选项前面都在乱选，然后选 B 到最后被打脸。那他妈外国人在信风水吗？我才不是。
我还是想选一。
会吗？外国人信风水？
So I'm actually a feng shui expert, and it's actually very important to get the feng shui in your bedroom right. So, you could invite me over and I could see if I could sort out the feng shui in your bedroom, to maximize the flow of energy. I've got to make sure everything's positioned in the right position, at the right angle.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
I mean, let me tell you a bit about feng shui. Feng means wet. Well, no, it means water. So, what that means is that we've got to make sure your room is wet enough.
Oh, and how are you going to do that?
But in the feng shui way, not literally. And then feng means wind. So we've got to make sure it's wet enough so that you can blow properly.
因为他求知欲偏高，喜欢新
I'm going to
东
blow
西。
you.
We could do that.
Okay, and then what will happen?
Then I've got to position you properly on the bed. And I've got to fuck your brains out.
Well, you know what? I'd really like to do this with my friend Mary.
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to go find her?
Yes, that sounds very interesting.
成功了。
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Stay right there. I'll be back.
Okay, great. Yeah, great.
赶快绕跑！
Mary, we're going to do feng shui
失败。
with your friends. With your...
I actually thought this one was going to work.
Really? You
Yeah.
thought that was going to work?
Yeah, well, feng shui is a thing, isn't it? Chakras and all that, or whatever.
可恶！
Or whatever, right? Okay.
Energy flows.
Now you've had enough.
我就说一定是 B 嘛，现在 A。
我还
So you
真
said
的
you were
被
really
骗
into
到
chicken
了。
Kiev, so why don't we have that for dinner one
我
night?
就说昨天应该是选项都没选好，所以选 B 错了。最好是信风水啊。
Ah, so it stops her inviting her friends?
Yeah, and I think it shows social intelligence because it's like, look, you're here with your friend tonight, so it's not the ideal situation. So we can meet just one-on-one another time and, it will be better.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, maybe.
因为是
possibly
说他把
maybe.
风水这部分讲得太……
Yeah, just
可以啊，可以
or
啊。
something.
昨天是完全不行，今天有点机会，
所以昨天是川普害的。
各种派的，成功了。
哦，有了。
有了，昨天这边没有，原本昨天是被打枪的。
Cool, okay, not bad. You got lots of good options, but also a few bad ones, so you could have done better.
花花公子还可以啦，不错啦。
Cool, that's the right option. And, for this level, I got some great advice from JT Tran from ABCs of Attraction. He's the top Asian dating coach.
76.92
And he said that
不错了啦。这是什么东西啊？阿拉花瓜。
Finally.
石油贼。
刚才是在喝星巴克啊？是吗？没看到图案欸。
Glasses.
选择你在这是什么平台？我没看过这个平台。一定放自己真实的吧。我昨天就选 C 了，我昨天就选 C， 然后昨天那个妹说：“哎，干你骗我。”
So Mahmoud, you know, he's pretty old, not so attractive. He really shouldn't be on Tinder, right?
Yeah, maybe that's the best for him.
And if he is his honest picture, it's not going to get any matches.
Especially as Tinder is just based on looks.
Exactly.
不能骗人嘞，要用骗人嘞。好了。
I'm fine with that. If any guys want to use my picture on Tinder.
No, that's catfishing. And
我
that's
发
big.
现你选错后面的人都会拿暗器。做老实人错了吗？
奇怪，不能老实吗？这就是很多这种钓鱼害的、啊。高级餐厅吧，这么老了不适合去那种酒吧了。
So yeah, if you're kind of an older, cool guy, I think a restaurant is a solid one, especially compared to some environment where it might seem old, like a trendy bar.
Yeah, and also if you are very clever with where you pick, I think that shows a little bit more thought's just gone into it rather than just the fanciest restaurant or most popular.
So Mahmoud, what's going on?
这游戏不就是要你骗女人啪啪啪吗？所以很正确。
也是啊。
I've got a date with a beautiful American girl tonight.
Okay.
You know me.
What's she look like?
She's beautiful.
Of
Beautiful,
course.
blonde.
Yeah.
Beautiful boobies.
Big boobs.
Big boobs.
All right. What's the game plan?
The game plan is I will
干
go
很粗俗
meet
可是
her,
很中肯
seduce her.
他们就是要这样子啊。
But what is she intelligent? Because that could be.
You know me, Richard. As long as she has a nice personality,
简单明
that's
了
all that counts.
Wicked, nice one. I think you got it all under control, so I wish you good luck. Do you let me know how it goes?
And I will
Pa,
call
pa,
you.
pa.
But don't send me
Jenny.
the pictures like you did last time. I
简
don't
单
need
明
to
了。
see.
With the horses?
With all of that and other
Okay.
things. You know
will.
what I mean.
Okay, keep that to yourself.
Good
okay,
luck, mate.
Richard.
Good
See ya.
luck.
Have
Salam
fun.
alaikum.
萨
Bye.
拉利贡
Bye. Ciao.
他是阿拉伯人还是什么人啊？
Max! Yalla!
人了。干还有排场
要
哦，
不要一句话？
要不要被修干哦？就是这样而已啊。说被修干哦，一句话啦。干好帅哦！
好像真的有类似的选项，表情大笑。
干真太帅了。
Emma,
哎妈！
please
说
be
哎，你
seated.
谁啊？所以你跟照片不一样啊。
You don't look like your photo.
Yes， 指责他的肤浅。我也不喜欢你的照片，看起来更老了。
这是我3个月前的样子。
这太难了，这怎么选？就是错的人明显就是我啊，那自己要放主角的照片了，好吧？
It was a genuine mistake by my PA.
What?
She is not going to come in between me and you, okay? She is
What?
fired. Oh no, that's
Calm
it.
down, calm down,
History.
No.
看你选错了。
In
No,
fact,
that's ridiculous.
I'm going to behead her.
No, no.
Okay?
Oh my gosh. No, that is
No,
ridiculous.
she is finished.
Okay, I'll
okay?
stay. I'll stay.
GG。
哦，
Thank you so much.
哎，好像在威
I
胁人哦。
appreciate this.
But only for 5 minutes.
Please be seated.
There's no good option here because obviously he has no business being on Tinder.
留下来
But
了，
being a little
表
bit
情大笑。
playful and
怕那
you
个
know,
人被
going
炒
from
鱿
there
鱼。
is about the best option here.
Yeah. Is this where he's changed the picture?
Yeah, he uses someone else's picture and blames his PA.
This is just how you get out of the... Oh, blaming the PA, that's a really good shout.
Yeah, and it's high status because it says you have a PA.
It's true.
就看起来像个董事长级的。
Emma, how about some tea?
Sure.
很有绅士风度。那看起来
I
不
think
屑
we
这
should
个
get some shisha. They do lovely strawberry and daffodil. Yalla! Hey, pronto!
干好像妈
Sir, my child.
像雕啊一
Strawberry
样，
and
暴发户那种
daffodil
一样，
shisha for me and my princess.
暴发户一样那种感觉。
Yes, sir.
这 B 跟 C 摆就是来乱的啊！确认他不像同龄女人那样肤浅科普。好吧，女生都是喜欢被赞美的嘛，基本上应该都是这样的，女生应该都是喜欢被人家赞美的。
You made Mahmoud so happy today. You really made the right decision, and it means so much to me that you stayed and made this a special occasion. You know, maybe
好
we
浮
are
夸哦！
meant to be. Emma, you are one in a million. You are a special girl.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
You are exotic
沉鱼落雁
looking
的
with
面，
such a beautiful inner quality. I can't thank you enough. Cheers, my princess.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
第二次机会。
Amazing. Well done.
就这样啊。
So, Mahmoud, what do you do for a living?
我怎么知道他做什么的啊？说你有家族企业 YKK 拉力公司，听着我不来这不是为和一个女人谈生意的。告诉他不要为钱发愁，你就帮他解决。我对自己的所做是充满热情，经常是做点。
我会选 D。
因为如果是他自己，我觉得他表现给人家表现的，他会选 A。可是讲 A 就觉得说，就只是一个暴发户什么小的。这样子讲看起来，第一这个选项看起来比较有点谦虚的感觉吧。
Well, Emma, I'm passionate about what I do, and I really like to make a difference.
Me too. I think it's really important.
I mean, at least we have something in common.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, it's perfect.
That's right, and I think it's a recurring theme that it's always attractive for a guy to be passionate about something, and you know, if he says he's trying to make the world a better place as well, that's even better.
可能主角是
I
肥
think it's
宅
a
的
little
关
bit
系
more
吧。
interesting than just saying very plainly what you do.
Definitely.
Emma, did I tell you that I'm a trained physician?
No,
Yeah, I like to help out in the community when I can.
it's wonderful.
干嘛刚人哦？
Please, I am ready for you. Remove the beautiful dress and prepare for your examination. Your
Huh?
chair is waiting.
So, Mahmoud, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Emma, this is not
色
about
色的医
Mahmoud.
生，
This is about you. What do you like to do?
Me, I like to read, I like to write, I like to dance.
Dance? Yeah, I was
这种
dancing.
北兰的、
Mostly ballet.
Ballet?
Yeah,
Russian ballet?
I've never seen
I'm going to
Russian
book
ballet.
us some tickets.
Maybe.
根据他的个人兴趣做出假设，问他是不是你什么马，什么过马，花过马，感觉写的有时候不清不楚嘞。我们正常一点选 A 好了。
So you like to read, which means you're intelligent. You like to write, which means you're curious and you like ballet. You are cultured. Am I right?
5 stars for Mahmoud. And I'm not being patronizing.
看起来很
Thank
满
you so
意哦。
much.
That's the right answer. Making assumptions is a nice way to break up the questions and statements that you might otherwise have. And it's cool because when you try to make assumptions, you're obviously going to need to listen well. And if you get it right, it's impressive. If you don't, it at least shows you're making an attempt to connect and to listen.
This place is really cool. I've never been anywhere like it.
I only dine in the finest places.
Lucky you.
啥？
Your hookah, please.
水烟袋？
So your daughter is beautiful, sir.
干！呼叫你的保镖，来一次双飞。A 吧
B
呼叫你的保镖，干，这样太屌了吧？好吧 ，Hello， 萌萌 ，Hello， 好吧，那我选 B 看看好了。
You stupid Woody Woodpecker shit! Don't give me fucking shit like that!
成就解除锁定 ，Boss。
Get this motherfucker out! Fucking! Don't you fucking! I said fucking hook her up your ass! Fucking motherfucker!
Wow.
Fucker.
That's why nobody fucks with Mahmoud.
哎，好像可以耶
It's！not.
哎呦，
That was amazing.
霸气耶！
肥丁安
Hello，
男子气概
I think this is not a
可
bad
以带回
move.
可以
家了
哦
Obviously, you know, for the guys
又
watching
在
this,
偷
maybe,
玩
I don't know,
我拿头
82%
玩
of guys playing the game have security guards. So should they use them in a case like this? What do you think? Would you like it? Would you be impressed?
I wouldn't be impressed, but if I felt that I was safer because they brought them in,
哎
but
呦
it depends on the situation.
Gotcha.
正常会
想
选这个
不到
选项
D
吗？
这么赞，
哎，我真的不
So tell me, Mahmoud.
没想到 B 可以这样搞，因为我觉得 B 我会被警察抓走才对啊。50岁，但我的心依然年轻。我家里人会说你的年纪跟我同样细，数量一样。好了，最多是
难道
C
这
吧？
就是资本主义？
应该是 C 了吧？我看就 C 吧。
I'm 50, but you know what is age? Age is just a number.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true. I can get along with people of all ages. Do you normally like younger women?
I love younger women, you know, because I'm young at heart. I've got so much love to give everybody.
What happens when they get a little older?
I'd place them with the next model.
哎，
Oh, Mahmoud, you're too much. Really.
I'm everything for you.
Fair enough. I guess so.
Yeah, this is not the best way of handling it. It's one of those critical moments where either she's going to get the impression that he's an old fogey loser, or she's going to start to think, you know, that he's older and wiser and maybe she's too mature. So in this moment, either he can work to appear younger or she could work to appear more mature.
But I think saying that you're young at heart insinuates that you are older, but being young at heart.
Aside from your heart, in other ways.
Yeah. Yeah, but it makes it pretty obvious, you know, it's you're drawing attention to maybe the wrong thing.
Yeah.
所以我这样选是对吗？看他真的表现出来的气质很像暴发户，就是真的是暴发户。正
快
确
带回家了。
呈现正确的肢体语言。啊 B 吧。看老王痴汉。哎呀，
So this is not a bad one. Again, often you see like a power dynamic, body language-wise, where one person is kind of listening in and really interested, and the other is kind of chilled and they're like grandstanding or whatever.
Okay.
So it's not good to be in the weaker role for the whole time. But by listening intently and then switching it up, it's more interesting. And in general, on a date, you want to kind of change modes a few times, like not be serious the whole time, not be playful the whole time, because it's too much, right? So to mix it up.
Keep it up, changing, diverse.
Diversity.
A 的话就是两个都变这个样子的，不行吧
？B 啦。
好吧，想骗骗他。
Hello? Robert! How are you, Mr. President? Oh, it's a pleasure to speak to you. Yeah, you will be coming to Jenny's christening? Oh, that will be wonderful. Can't wait to see you.
成功的吸引注意。
Yeah, definitely. Pleasure.
让暴发户充满了权力的象征。
他就会问我说：“你认识总统哦
Who is that?
It's Robert, my friend. Robert Mugabe.
Your friend is Robert Mugabe? Oh my god. Wow.
虚荣心哦。
You must know a lot of people.
可以带回家哦。
All right, so the old Robert Mugabe phone trick to show that you've also got important things going on. Good one?
Well, no, and also, are you really going to answer the phone to a president during a date?
Well, he's ex-president, so...
Well, of someone of that important, I think it's only polite that you leave the table if it's that important. Otherwise, it shows like you're clearly trying to show off.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just got a happy chat. Do you have happy chat?
D 吧，应该是 D 吧。我会把你
D
加到我3个老婆的群组里。天哪！
Yeah, it's happy chat. It's really fun.
Happy chat?
Yeah. You don't know what it is?
Set me up an account.
I can definitely help you. Yeah.
What username would you give, Mahmoud?
The Iron Sheik.
You got a great sense of humor.
So this is one of those moments, again, for older guys when you're trying to kind of play young and kind of get into her world. It's never going to work out well. It's like, okay, let's set up your account in the thing and what pictures are you going to... It's awful.
No, it just makes you feel like you're, you know, trying to teach your parents how to do it. And I think it's always best just to play to your strengths.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the best mood. I just got the worst message on Happy Chat. My friend, roommate, she's left the country and I can't get a hold of her. I don't really think she's going to be helping out with any of our bills, so.
我们刚认识，但如果你能证明自己是值得信任的人，那你就不会有任何问题。我觉得我会想选 A。
For you, my darling.
我超想选 A 的。
One stack.
这样很过分吗？
My mistake. 2 stacks. You buy a hard bargain.
I have over 25 Bitcoin in my account right now, And even if they go to zero and all my investments are gone, I'd still rather be living in the street than live as your whore.
Bitcoin, shitcoin. This is what it's all about. You are ruined. Stupid God. Emma, come here.
表情大笑。
一般餐厅真的有提供这种什么水烟的吗？
So it offers her money, basically, tons of money to stay with him or something.
Yeah, prostitution. Was it?
It's kind of on the borderline, isn't it, between
It's the
prostitution
insinuation,
and
right?
Having sex for money.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the border.
On the border?
一把枪要对着他。好来，试一把。
I've only just met you, and if I can trust you, then things will be okay.
Well, of course you can trust me, but that's unnecessary. You don't need to do that.
Please, Mahmoud has a big heart, and he helps people close to him.
That's actually really sweet. I like hearing that. Thank you.
I am all yours.
Oh, you don't need to do that, but thank you. You're so nice.
Cool, that's the right choice. If a guy is super loaded, it's a fine line between kind of flashing the money or kind of gently hinting that with him you could have a really nice lifestyle and that he's generally a good guy and generous with all his friends.
Yeah,
I think if you can show that you have a nice quality about you, that you're generous, I don't think the money is important. But as long as you're nice in character, I think that will show. I think that will show when you're talking to her.
只是暴发户而已啊，那么胖又秃头。
I need to show my unique selling points.
啊？什么意思 ？A 是不是？提供一些该怎么做的建议，他只需要跟随自己的感觉走。 表示你的生活很安逸，你很开心，只想当一条线。绘声绘色的描述前列腺检查，干这 C 绝对不行啊 ！A 吧，这选项都好乱哦。
感觉好像是选
What you plan to do with your masters?
应该是 A 吧。
That's what I'm deciding right now. I don't know what to do. Well, I do. It's either my passion or it's money. I don't know. The corporate world isn't very fun, but my passion for helping people.
Emma, you have to follow your passion, darling. You're only in your 20s. You have your life ahead of you.
That's true.
A pretty creature like you will go far.
There's so many things I can do, and I just don't know how to choose just one. And I feel like choosing one means getting rid of all the rest, and now I'm just sitting here.
Life is about sacrifices, my darling.
That's true. It's exciting and scary.
Nice one, that's good. Here you're doing something that, the young guys couldn't do. You're giving life advice because obviously Mahmoud has lived a long, rich and interesting life.
Yeah, and it shows that a differential between him and the young guy, and you should take, that's your strength. You should play to your strengths in this situation.
What do you think of older guys?
I think they have the upper hand. They're more interesting. They've got something to talk about often. I think it can work definitely in their favour.
15分钟后。
To be honest, Mahmoud, I was a little skeptical when I first got here. I was about to leave, but there was just something about you that was really sweet, and I'm really glad I gave you a second chance, because otherwise we wouldn't have had this nice evening.
带回家成功正一。
15分钟后，干拖台前哦。
Emma, I'm sensing there's, a little spark missing. Maybe it's the age gap or, I don't know.
好感度提升正一。
I have a suggestion for you.
什么建议？
What would that be?
我真的很想选 B 耶，干。
Emma, I have an exclusive invitation for Amnesty International at Sotheby's. Why don't you be my guest? There's very well-to-do and important people there, and you can wear that lovely dress, and there'll be a lot of fine artwork and fine dining.
So yeah, if a date hasn't gone fantastically, or you're inviting someone on another meeting, and you're not so sure if they'll say yes, if you have some really cool date idea, whether it's something super fancy or just something really interesting, or if you invite other people as well, like her friends, then it's a way to get a more likely yes than kind of a romantic one-on-one second date.
No, and it lengthens your opportunity to get to know her a bit more.
Because one of the biggest attraction builders is just time spent together and, the mere exposure effect.
Montreux, that is literally one of my dreams, and I would love to go. Everything about it, but there's just one thing. It's with you. I don't think so. Sorry.
I beg your pardon?
I think you should look for someone your own age.
How dare you insult me like that? After I wine and dine you? You just showed your class.
这三小。
感觉会成功啊。
Too bad on this occasion, it's not the best possible outcome.
难道要选炮友？
Better luck next time.
怎么会呢？只有谁？这比刚刚的好多嘞。
Oh, this one looks more friendly.
结果普通人。
I'm fine with that. If any guys want to use my picture on Tinder.
普通人可以接受啊。 昨天那个比较扯。
No.
昨天那个社交障碍那个比较扯，这个普通人可以啊。
Alright guys, got Cuphead today.
哦，终于换他
heard
了。
it's difficult, but obviously not for a legend like me. Jump, jump, jump. What's this? Okay, it's quite big. Jump. Hold for a high jump. Hold for a high jump. High jump. 1, 2. Alright, bear with it guys.
这个好玩。
Miss Woman, thanks for the donation. Alright, let's get on this. No, that doesn't work.
但是会让人想打电脑。
Okay, try that. No.
好玩吗？
Maybe it'll fall down.
没玩
So
过。
just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. Double jump. Okay, from here it's definitely gonna work. Aye. Fucking shit, huh? Oh, lol. What's funny? It's not funny. This is not easy, guys. It's a hard game. Haven't you heard? I'll get it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll get it. I didn't die at least. Alright. Ready? 1, 2.
后面真的很困难。
真的、哦。
Piece of shit game, yeah?
Forget.
John Tag. You are shit at games.
去你大爷！脱衣服俱乐部，看起来应该是这个弹幕在骂。
Alright, John Tag. I tell you what. I'm shit at games. Maybe I'm shit at games because I spend all my time fucking your mum. And that's why I'm shit at Cuphead. Yeah, how about that?
保证让你大脑的理智线断光。
7分钟后， 哎哎，
瞎讲。
六代。
Yes, I got shot. So,
Yeah.
Super Seducer 3, I'm going to be a ghost.
There we go.
Well
Watch
done.
this space.
现在是什么情况啦？
You know what, John? Fuck you. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Cuphead. I think my controller was broken anyway. I'm going to the strip club.
对，应该是要去找妹了，他不打电动。
That's the right
刚刚
option.
骂人的被查
Well
水表
done.
啊。
You avoided a horrible death.
哪个晚上最适合去脱衣舞俱乐部？忙碌的周五，乏味的乘二，应该乏味的乘二，周二吧。
That's right. Tuesday, there's going to be less people. Often she's forced to work on these kind of
一
off
般都要
nights
上班
in
啊。
order to work at the weekend and make loads of money. And so it's a good opportunity to sit down, have a genuine conversation because the place isn't busy.
原来不泡女人会被打抢 QQ。
穿什么？牛仔裤吧。
This is wrong because the women are scantily dressed, and if they're touching your jeans, jeans are quite rough, so it's better to wear something nice and soft, like
干你的，我不能穿牛仔裤。
our trousers. Yeah, like us guys, you know.
Soft trousers. I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, so a friend of mine, Dave, in New York, told me
太
this.
主
He
观
said
了吧？
that
说穿牛
the
仔裤
girls
不行。
often complain if you
这
wear
就
jeans
是
because they're
文
kind of
化
rough
冲
to the
击吗
touch. So if they're dancing
真的。
and rub their legs on the jeans, it's obviously, problems.
Good tip.
是比较好脱，是不是？干，穿牛仔裤不行。眼神交流好了。哎呦，这样也行哦。
Have you just arrived?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
How are you?
Yeah,
好
very
妖
well.
艳哦。
How are you?
I'm good also.
So in the strip club, it's all reversed. So, whereas a man would normally do the approaching, in the strip club, the woman does the
果然是
approaching. So the
主
guy
角。
kind of has to send this invitation, which would be a smile and some eye contact.
And that's a nice subtle approach in role reversal, isn't it, for the guy to
我没去过这边啊，我怎么会知道他们在想
approach
什
him?
么？
That's right. And you said you approach sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah, I would approach.
真的是文化冲击。
Cool.
我没进去过这种场所啊。
My name is Amber.
Nice to meet you, Amber.
Nice to meet you too.
哦，这个场所，我觉得在这个场所，那应该什么都正确的吧？你都已经到这里了，要不然你要讲什么正经的话吗？
台湾有这脱衣舞酒吧吗？
以前有吧，以前有，现在没有了。以前是牛肉场还是什么？我知道这个人应该很久了。脱衣秀那种牛肉场哦，以前好像有诶。D 好了。
Years ago, I had dated a dancer, and she told me that she chose her stage name
挑战题
because
看
it
看
had some
表
special
情大
meaning to
笑。
her. It had some spiritual
那你有
connection.
被打
So,
吗？
did you choose the name Amber for any special reason?
Yes, I did. When I was a child, my granny gave me an
还好应该
amber
选对了。
necklace, so
Okay.
amber
选对了。
means a lot to me.
And that's why, because it was from your granny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice story.
Yes, great idea to use the word stage name. It keeps it professional.
As opposed to
Stripper name?
stripper name.
I
Not
don't
so
think
good.
so. Not so good.
厉害。
And I think it's a nice name and my favorite type of stone.
还好。
Actually, it's not
对。
stone. It's fossilized tree resin.
Oh,
可是，在脱
interesting.
衣
I didn't know.
脱衣酒吧这样聊这种东西也怪怪的吧？啊，我觉得应该是 C 吧，因为在这里聊这个很奇怪吧？变冷知识了有没有？我选 C 看看。
I think it's great because it's subtle, and subtle is much more attractive. Too many girls are too full on, and I prefer something more real. And I think you're more real. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Cool.
Very nice answer. You know, a lot of dancers have less subtle names, let's say. So Amber's quite a nice one. So why not compliment her on that?
Let me guess.
有
It's
机会可以
your
趴哦
first time here.
只有
I
主角
can
才能
tell.
趴。
No, I just came. I'm waiting.
刚
for
刚
my
前
friend
面那两个
Mahmoud.
主角都
He
不
should be
行啊，
here in, I don't know, half hour
那
or
个亚
something.
洲的跟那
But
个
I had
胖
some
子的不行，
stress with
只有主角才能
Cuphead,
趴。
so I just came here to relax.
And by the way, what's your name?
可以叫我屌哥，全民大迪克。是要的，也是要的。
My name's Richard, but my stage name is Ravinda. It's a mystical god of wisdom.
Oh, you seem very wise.
Oh, thank you. You like the name?
I like it.
选的跟他讲的不一样。
That's the right answer. It's a little moment, little joke that you can have any time. I think the dancers have probably heard it before, but it's still pretty
为
funny.
什么我觉得
And
主
it puts
角
you on
的
the
选
same
项
level
比
with her,
较
doesn't
好
it?
选 A？
Ah,
You both
you-
have a
主
stage
角嘛
name. There's some common
他
ground.
比较，他讲的比较灵活。
Obviously, you work in a bank or have some other serious office job.
Yeah, it's kind of serious. I have a pharmaceuticals business, but I'm quite relaxed about it. And also I do some YouTube videos and Twitch streaming, so I've got some variety in what I do.
That's nice.
Oh, hello. What is-
哦，哇，让他坐在你腿上，然后压到了蛋。
福利。
选什么？这自己题给你们选好了，自己题我不知道怎么选，自己题给你们选。怎么样？想选哪一个
？B。
B 啊，B 看起来比较正常哦。这绝对不可能是这个，这个也很奇怪，压到蛋，然后那对啊，我觉得应该不是 B 就是 D 啊，选 B 好了。
Listen, I like your vibe.
B
but
感觉
why don't
会
you have a
搞
seat
冷。
next to me? It'll be more comfortable. We can talk better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit early.
Okay.
Here you go. That's better. Cool, nice one, because obviously it's a potentially sexual environment, but if you want to establish a real connection, you kind of want to break that, you know, dancer-client barrier. Don't be upset, nothing personal.
Don't you like my body?
靠，刷他太胖了。他来到这边叫人家从良啊，靠北啊，逼你屁呀、逼！
打枪 C 选会 B 会死表情大笑
D 太奇怪了，不可以逼啊！来到这边说人家胖，告诉他很性感，但你想要是由内而外型，而不是空有外表。B 就不可能啊！你不说人家太胖，干你说他太胖不丢高。
D 啦，
不是、啊、你跑到这边跟人家讲说要从良，这很奇怪吧？低好了，好吧？不行啊，不能低啊。C 好了 ，C 好了。
Yeah, babe, you're just so beautiful. Like, obviously, most guys would just notice your boobs, and they're fantastic. You've also got such a beautiful face. You look like a cat. And this eye color is like blue or grey or something.
Thank you very much.
It's just mesmerizing. Your lips.
Thanks.
Hair, curly hair. Lovely skin color. Oh, soft skin. Little hands.
其实我真的很想看自爆的结果。
Little waist. Didn't see your ass properly, but I'm sure it's lovely too. So tasty. Yeah.
Boring.
没劲哎。
It's very boring, it's generic, and you're already far enough into the interaction that if the best compliment you can come up with is you're beautiful, it's not very cool, is it? Because you could have said that right away.
Yeah, really boring, really cliche. Be more creative.
Oh no.
You know, I work at nights and all these beautiful girls, men look at me.
要挑战欸
And sometimes I feel really horny.
Oh, yeah.
And you know
因为我
what?
们国情不一样嘛，
Yeah.
真的我们选的应该比较含蓄吧。
保守。
像我们选的太保守了，应该要，重点来了。好
C
这一题给你们选。
C
好，
冲
C 冲啊！
Listen, Amber, you ain't know nothing about good sex until you had this dick right up inside you.
I will know, and no one will.
Fuck this shit, bitch.
表情无解，
被你
受伤了。
看看你
True
们，
though.
你看看你
But
们
it's， arrogance and am not interested
太好
in
笑
arrogance.
了。
What if you say it like that? Ain't know nothing.
Ah,
Then
it's
it
not
makes
proper
it-
English either.
87
Ah. So maybe that's why it didn't work.
Potentially. Grammar problems.
Grammar.
其实肥丁也很想选，
告诉他，然后把话题从性方面转移开。你来这边不是聊这个的吗？他来这边难道是来上课的吗？ A 吧。
I think the best sex I ever had was with my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Agatha, and it's a few years ago. And actually, we had a strange relationship because we didn't have sex for maybe the first month. So we just had all of this connection and sexual tension and all of that stuff. And then by the time we finally had sex, it was so passionate, you know, and really powerful. So I think it was the best ever. But anyway, you know, that's
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, that's too much maybe to tell you already. But what's something you're really passionate about in life? What's something you love to do?
I'm passionate about cycling.
Yeah? Like outdoors, not in the gym on the...
No.
Okay. So you love being in nature and you're on your own, just going through.
You're right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Dancers, they're very confident alpha females, so they might often try and kind of intimidate the guy by being sexual. So it's good to handle that in the right way and then move the conversation away.
And they're essentially working. So you want to break the boundary that you were there as a business client rather than...
Exactly.
果然是文化
You know
冲
what?
击。
I studied business.
真的是文化冲击。
And I want to have my own business in the future. And also I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Cool.
我也是主播啊。告诉他，他没有机会的，因为他甚至
成为下一个肥丁。
不算一个好的脱衣舞娘，让他定下更详细、准确的挑战目标。应该是 C 啊，都是需要鼓励的、啊。A 要怎么定呢？
鼓励。
对，我觉得应该也是鼓励啊。你要怎么帮他建议
I don't know you too well, but I really think you will achieve your goals. I'm sure you will actually, because you seem so smart and yeah, I'm sure you'll be happy and have your own business and be a top Twitch streamer. It should all come true.
Thanks. Thank you for your support.
Anytime. You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
The thing is, it was an opportunity to kind of say, okay, you know, let's get that more precise, let's understand that a little bit more,
Okay,
give some
delve into
advice
it,
or
yeah.
something, yeah. And to just say, yeah, I believe in you, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
this is
maybe a little
true.
bit too easy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
可以，可以。
Listen, do you think it's time for a dance?
好，就直接开始吧。
其实这
Hey, you
关
know
份
what?
好
You're a
玩
good
的
girl.。We could have one dance.
没有，是因为说
Let's
是
not
主
do it
角
here,
的
though.
关
Let's
系
go
啊。
to the private
前面
area.
那两个主角太烂了啊，还是他自己比较好玩。
It's pretty good.
主要是这个主角的关系。
So our strip club experts in New York actually say that it's all right to have some dances, but they're quite rich, so that's all right. And then our guys in London who don't like spending so much money, they say you don't need to. So it really depends. You can do it both ways. Obviously, if you've got loads of cash, fine. If you haven't...
Doesn't it take you out of, you know, you're not there on a professional... You know, you're not there being professional with her and a client. It takes you back into the client zone if you have a dance from her.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, it does change the dynamic a little bit. But there's something where you recognise that she's got to work. So you're like, well, I find you beautiful and I'll pay for dances. And while you're dancing, I'll talk to you and get to know you. And we'll then sit down, have a drink, then maybe have another dance. And it at least shows that you're generous and that you appreciate her physically. But it's a...
Yeah, dodgy, potentially.
Are you always here, or do you have a chance to travel sometimes?
I do travel sometimes, yeah.
That's good. And where's your favourite place?
My favorite place is Cyprus. It has very beautiful nature and nice people.
Okay, and how do you feel when you're there?
I feel very relaxed and like at home, just happy.
You know what? Have you been to Barcelona?
No.
I think you would love it there. Because it has the sea, surrounded by mountains, so you can always be in nature, but then you've got the city nearby, lovely foods. You should definitely go. I think it's your kind of place.
Yeah, it is.
问他有没有可卡因？怎么样 ？A 跟 B 啊？问出真名好像没有什么啊。问出真名可以干嘛？ 可是他又跟他不熟，建议带他去度假又很奇怪。正常应该是 A 啊，正常应该是 A。
Listen, I can't keep calling you Amber all night, so what's your...
My name is Jenny, but don't tell anyone.
Jenny? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I think this is the right time to find her real name.
Yeah, if you ask in the beginning, it's too early. You know, it is quite personal because obviously she's using her stage name to kind of protect her from stalkers and, you know, being on that personal level. But by now, it's already time and you can.
Well done.
You do look like a Jenny, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to say yet, but don't worry, it's something good.
So since you know my real name, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Okay.
My dream is to open a dog rescue center.
狗狗救赎中心。给一下哦。
Dog rescue center would be great because you know so many people these days are just selfish and they don't do anything to make the world a better place. But if you care about animals, you should really do it. You know, and that's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Listen, look, I saw earlier the barman here is pretty good, isn't he? He made some nice cocktails.
Yeah.
So. If you're ready for a break, why don't we go have a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah. That's
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
All right, cool. 'Cause I'm still waiting for Mahmoud, but he's really late, so let's go have a cocktail. What's your favorite cocktail?
Old fashioned.
So moving the action to the bar is nice. It's kind of like a mini date, you know? You're in this environment and you're saying, okay, let's go over there together for a moment.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get to know her as well.
Let's sit here, yeah?
Yeah.
And what should we get? Whiskey sour?
Why not?
Hey man, can we get 2 whiskey sours, please? Thanks very much.
You know what? Actually, I like living in the city.
在这边聊应该也比较不会那么吵啊，应该而且它附近好多人。
Yeah.
That's quite hard,
这边可以
right?
单对
Because
单
you
聊
come,
还
like,
比较
to
好
be
一
an
点。
independent
那
woman,
酒保也不会屌
do
你
your， work, do all your stuff, but of course family
酒
is
保
so
就调他的
important
酒，他也不会
sometimes,
屌
so
你。
must be tough.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
But still exciting.
And what's for you important in your life?
其实我是想选 A 耶。
A
我想选 A 呀，A 呀，选 A 错了吗？知道我的意思吧？不行，我们玩这个要克制自己的欲望。
That's an interesting question. I think that for me, life is all about finding the balance between the things that you need to do, like working, earning money, all of that, you know, rubbish, and then the things that you should do, the things that you love to do, the things that are good for, you know, your friends and family, that make the world a better place. So I think for me, the most important thing is finding that balance to make sure, you know, like now my phone is not ringing. I try to keep it on silent and to have, you know, like a real connection with people. And then I think, you know, I'll be happy.
That's nice.
That's the right answer. Speaking passionately about something is actually attractive for a guy to do. At least I think so. What do you think, Charlotte?
Absolutely. If you can talk passionately about your hobbies and your job, then you might be you're a passionate kind of person.
It draws people in and gives them that kind of good energy. So yeah, it's the right option.
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
Well, why don't you order something? You want some food?
I'm not gonna eat when I'm working.
No?
No.
Okay, well, what kind of food do you like?
I like Italian food, like pasta maybe.
Oh, really? Well, I'm half Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. My granny, she lives in the south of Italy. She makes amazing pasta. Fresh pasta, sauce. Sorry, if I talk about it, I'll make you even more hungry, but it's really, really good.
我想我喜欢上你了。 做我女朋友吗？听着，我已经欲火焚身去洗手间。但许这样
我想选 D。
但是可是怎么可以这么智障呢？怎么可以这么智障呢？不行啊！
I've got a good idea. One night when you're not working, we could go out for a nice dinner. Go to a cool Italian place, have some wine, some pasta. I think it'd be really good. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds nice.
All right, great.
Bingo.
I think this puts the ball in her court again. You're leaving it up to her to understand that work is important, but it's on her terms.
Yeah, and a dinner is probably quite a good date in this situation. Good one to suggest. I'm enjoying your company, actually, so we should keep in touch. Why don't you give me your number?
哦，好简直白明了。
Of course, I will give you my number.
Okay.
Yes. 如何要到手机？把你的手机递给他，哦，让他自己输入号码。
All right, babe. Well, great. So here you go. Put your number in my phone.
No. You're not allowed to do that here. No.
No, it's fine. Of course you go.
No.
Oh, yeah, man, what are you doing? Baby, come on. Help me. Jenny, what's your number? Say it. Call it. Shout it.
Huh?
So this is a no-no. Obviously, if she handles your phone, then the bouncers are going to not like it because it's against the rules.
No rule breakers.
啊，这样会违反规定哦。录下来也太夸张了吧！
在都市文化冲击。
录音好像不太礼貌哎。
C。
好吧 ，C 吧。你用录的感觉很差啊。
Like, I know you'll get in trouble if someone sees you give me your number, so just tell me. I have a really good memory. Go on, what's your number?
So it's 29 955
Okay.
72 11.
Okay, I've got it.
Great.
I'll message you later. Not the best thing. Do you have a great memory?
I think I have a pretty good memory, but I wouldn't want to test it on a phone number.
291670790.
291670710.
哎，他刚说多少啦？靠腰。
哦，规定就是不让舞女让客人有太多私人关系。我没记。
哎，有没有人有记的？
好像是欸。
应该是 A 哈，我也觉得是 A 耶。干，还有考这种事哦。
Congratulations, you either correctly guessed or you really did remember the number, so nice one.
干，搞我，花花公子 ，yes，77.8。
That's the right option. Well done.